everyone, and welcome back to Storytime. So today we have a longer video bringing you a mix of adventures from magic to princesses, space, trains and so much more. We hope you enjoy and listen in. Ali's cosmic quest. In a tranquil town of Starhaven, Ali gazed into the night sky, dreaming of venturing beyond the clouds. Ali's adventure began when he stumbled upon an ancient cosmic map hidden in his attic. The map spoke of the Astral Isles, a mystical realm where the stars were within reach and the moon sang lullabies to sleeping comets. With the map in hand, Ali found the heart of Starhaven's old observatory, where a forgotten starship awaited. Its panels flickered to life at his touch, and the engines hummed, eager to get into flight. The countdown echoed in the vastness of the observatory. Ali, in his pilot's seat, felt his heart race. 3, 2, 1. He pressed the ignition, and the ship soared into the cosmos, leaving a trail of stardust. As they ventured deeper into the velvet abyss, Ali encountered a swirling nebula, painting the darkness with colours of a dream. He steered the ship through, mesmerised by the celestial dance of the light. On the Astral Isles, Ali discovered planets with whispering winds and shimmering skies. One isle, with rivers of liquid starlight, beckoned him to land. He set foot on the soft, glowing ground, feeling the magic pulsate beneath him. Ali met a spacefaring creature, Lumina, with a fur as dark as the void and eyes with twin galaxies. Together, they explored the Isles, their laughter echoing into the ether. An astral storm approached, and Ali, with his new friend's guidance, navigated through the tempests of cosmic energy, the ship braving the storm, emerging stronger on the other side. With the storm behind them, Ali found a grove where young stars were born. He reached out, and a newborn star nestled in his palm, its warm glow a promise of eternal friendship. Ali's journey had to end though, but his heart was full of stories and the stars themselves. Back in Starhaven, as he recounted his tales, his green eyes sparkled as if they were full of the stars themselves when he recounted the memories of the Astral Isles, forever a part of his soul. We hope that you have the image and thoughts of the stars deep within you. We have a story about Max's stellar adventure. Max dreamt of exploring space. He gazed out his window every night at the stars, imagining the galaxies far beyond. One night, a shooting star landed in Max's backyard. To his astonishment, it was a small little spaceship. The door opened, revealing a control panel with buttons and levers, inviting him in. With a heart full of excitement, Max steps into the spaceship. He presses the big green button labelled Adventure, and the spaceship begins to hum, ready to launch into the unknown. The spaceship soars through the sky, leaving Earth's atmosphere, and Max watches in awe as stars and planets zoom past the window. He's finally on his way to explore the cosmos. First stop is the moon. Max puts on a spacesuit and steps out onto the lunar surface, jumping around and feeling lighter than a feather, and decides to collect some moon rocks. Next up, journeys to Mars, where Max drives a rover across the red landscape, planting a flag with his name, and draws a map of the path that he explored. As he travels further, Max befriends a lost alien named Zara, who has vibrant purple skin and twinkling yellow eyes. They share stories of their planets and become fast friends. Together, Max and Zara venture to a distant planet covered in glittering crystals. They play hide and seek among the crystals, laughing and enjoying the alien landscape. Max realizes it's time to head back home. He promises Zara that he'll meet again and sets the spaceship's course for Earth. The stars seem to wink at him as if to thank him for exploring. Max lands back in his backyard just as the sun begins to rise. He steps out of the spaceship holding a bag of cosmic souvenirs and a heart full of unforgettable memories. He knows this is just the beginning of his adventures. We hope you have an adventurous spirit and friends to adventure with. Today, I want to tell you about Finn and his enchanting adventure. In a small town that was surrounded by vast forests lived a curious boy named Finn. Finn was always drawn to tales of magic and wonder. Finn loved to explore the forest around him. As he wandered deeper, he stumbled upon a hidden path, veiled in mist. Following it with a mix of excitement but anticipation, he found himself at the edge of a vibrant village unlike any he'd seen. This was the secret home of the fairies. The fairies, shimmering with gentle light, greeted Finn with warm smiles. They were delighted to meet someone from the human world who shared their love of the forest they lived in. Finn's eyes sparkled with joy as he stepped into their enchanted world. The fairy queen, with wings that glowed like the dawn, taught Finn a little spell to speak with the animals. Finn was amazed as the creatures of the forest approached him, sharing their stories and secrets. Guided by his new friends, Finn embarked on a nighttime adventure. They flew through the forest with Finn riding on the back of a friendly fairy as they showed him the hidden beauty of the world under the moon's silver glow. One misty morning, Finn discovered a grove illuminated by the first light of the dawn. The fairies revealed it was a magical place where new fairies were born from the laughter of the children in the villages around them, just deepening Finn's wonder and connection to this magical world. Finn's courage was put to the test when a young fairy found herself in peril. With the help of his new fairy friends, Finn devised a plan to rescue her, learning the true meaning of bravery and the strength that comes from the heart. To say thank you for his bravery, the fairies invited Finn to a feast under the stars. They danced and sang and celebrated their friendship, with Finn feeling like he truly belonged to this magical community. As the celebration came to an end, the fairy queen bestowed upon Finn a special gift, a tiny glowing stone. This held the essence of the forest's magic. It was a symbol of their eternal friendship and a reminder of his magical adventure. With a heavy heart, Finn had to say goodbye to his fairy friends, promising though to return. As he walked back to the human world, the stone glimmered in his hand, a lasting connection to the fairies and the unforgettable adventure that awaited his return. We hope that you have amazing friends that help you glimmer just like that stone. Today, we're going to tell the story of Arron and his enchanted adventure. In the mystical realm of Arcanum lived the wizard Arron, an extraordinary wizard who was nearly 500 years old. Arron was a symbol of wisdom and power. Arron spent his days in the ancient library, surrounded by magical books and artifacts, unraveling mysteries of the magical world and creating new spells. One day, a curious young apprentice, Lily, approached Arron, seeking guidance on a powerful spell she couldn't master. Arron, with a gentle smile, agreed to help. Arron took Lily to the enchanted forest, a a place where magic thrived. Here, he taught her the importance of harmony with nature to harness their true magic. Their journey led them to the crystal caves, where Arron revealed the secret of the crystal's power and its connection to the ancient magic. In the heart of the caves, Arron and Lily encountered a mystical creature in need of help. Using his wisdom and power, Arron guided Lily to use her own magic for good. The grateful creature bestowed upon them a rare magical gem, known to enhance the bearer's magical abilities. As they returned, Arron shared stories of his adventures and the lessons he learnt, instilling wisdom and courage within Lily. Back home, Lily successfully cast the spell she had asked Arron to help with. The wizard smiled, proud of his new apprentice's growth. Under the starry sky that night, Arron gazed out upon the realm, content with passing on just a little of his knowledge and wisdom, and beginning to witness the rise of a new generation and a new magic. We hope that you can find a little bit of magic each and every day. Today, we're going to talk about Super Sarah. In the bustling mega city, a young girl named Sarah discovered that she had extraordinary powers, that she could even fly. Sarah's first flight was amazing. She soared over rooftops and skyscrapers, feeling the wind whip through her hair as she marveled at how everybody saw her and the brilliance of her newfound ability. But the great power came, as they say, with great responsibility. Sarah noticed a cat stuck in a tall tree and swooped down to rescue it, her heart swelling with the desire to help all creatures. News of the flying girl spread quickly. People started calling her Super Sarah. She embraced her role, patrolling the city skies to keep her neighbours safe. One evening, as the city lights twinkled below her, Sarah spotted there was a fire in a flat. Without hesitation, she flew down towards the danger. Using her super strength, she helped firefighters break down the doors and rescue the trapped residents. Her courage was shining for all to see. Sarah became a local hero. She was not only strong and fast, but also kind-hearted, always ready to lend a hand or share a comforting word. One day, she met a group of children who admired her, and so Sarah decided to teach them the importance of her kindness and courage when helping others. As she flew over Mega City, she realized that everyone has the power to be a superhero in their own way, by being brave, by being kind, and always being ready to help one another. Back home, Sarah hung up her blue jacket and smiled. She knew that even without her superpowers, she could make a difference in the world. Remember, all of us can be heroes. Just be kind and be willing to help. Today, we're going to talk about Charlie and his amazing monster friends. In a small, peaceful town named Sunnyvale was a young boy named Charlie. He was known for his bright green eyes and always looking for adventure. Charlie had always believed that monsters existed, not in the closet or under the bed, but in a hidden world where only the bravest could go. His adventurous spirit led him to the edge of Sunnyvale's forest. Legend said that there was a hidden world that could be found there. As Charlie ventured deeper into the forest, he stumbled upon a mysterious cave. He took a deep breath and stepped inside, with his heart pounding and excitement and a hint of fear. To Charlie's amazement, he found himself in a vibrant world where friendly monsters of all shapes and sizes lived. There, he met Zorg, a giant blue monster with a gentle smile. Zorg introduced Charlie to his monster friends, each unique and with a huge heart. There was Lola, a small pink monster with 6 eyes, and Gobbly, a green monster who loved to tell jokes. Charlie spent the whole day exploring this insane world, playing games and sharing stories with his new friends. He felt a sense of belonging there and a joy that he had never had before. But as the sun began to set, Charlie realized it was time to go home. The monsters gathered around to say goodbye, each giving him a special monster hug. Charlie promised to keep their secret world safe and to visit them whenever he could. So, with a head full of memories and a heart so full of joy, he made his way back through the cave, back home to Sunnyvale. At home, Charlie knew that his adventure was just the beginning. He had made friends in the most unexpected of places, and he couldn't wait to see them again. That night, as Charlie laid in bed, he smiled, remembering all of his new monster friends. He knew that their true friendship came in all shapes and sizes, and the best adventures are often the most unexpected. I hope you can find some joy and new friends in unexpected places. Today, we're going on an adventure with Princess Eldra. In the kingdom of Eldoria, Princess Eldra was preparing for a very important journey, and she looked every bit the modern princess, dressed in her hoodie and t-shirt. Eldra wasn't just any princess. She loved adventure and learning. Her quest was to explore the kingdom and understand her people's needs better. She started her journey in the bustling markets of Eldoria, talking to merchants and locals, her notebook in hand. Eldra then ventured into the surrounding farms, helping farmers and learning about their work. She felt a deep connection with the land and people. Her next stop was the forest. Here she met with the woodland creatures and the forest dwellers, listening to their stories and their wisdom. Eldra discovered a hidden waterfall during her forest exploration, which she sketched in her notebook as a memory of her adventure. The princess then visited the coastal towns, learning about fishing and sea navigation. She was fascinated by the vastness of the oceans. Every evening, Eldra wrote in her journal, documenting her experiences and the lessons learned along her journey. As her quest came to an end, Eldra returned to the castle, her heart and notebook full of stories, ideas, and a deeper understanding of her kingdom. Eldra shared her experiences with her family and subjects, determined to be a wise and compassionate ruler, inspired by her people and the adventures she had. We hope that you can be like Princess Eldra, talking to so many people, learning across the way, and having adventures. Today, we have a story about the wisdom of Queen Matilda. Queen Matilda was the ruler of the peaceful kingdom of Greenwood. She had long grey hair and exuded wisdom. Today was the day of the great gathering. This was where people from all over the kingdom came to see Queen Matilda and ask her for advice. Her wisdom was known far and wide. The first visitor was a young farmer, troubled by drought. Matilda listened intently. Her eyes reflected her kindness, and she suggested a solution that involved all of the community. Next was a teacher. They were looking for advice on how to inspire their students. Matilda, with a gentle smile, shared some stories of adventures that she had had to spark the curiosity and wonder of the students. Then a small child came forth. Feeling lost without their parents, Matilda comforted them with warm words until the family was found, showing not just her wisdom, but also how compassionate she was. The day continued with Matilda meeting her subjects, each time offering guidance that brought peace and harmony. As the sun began to set, Matilda strolled through her royal gardens, contemplating the day's events and the joy that she brought in others. In the evening, she began to write down her thoughts in the Grand Book, a collection of wisdom she hoped to pass down through the generations. The following morning, Matilda addressed her people. She shared insights that inspired unity and strength, reinforcing her role as the beloved leader of the kingdom. As the stars twinkled, Queen Matilda gazed out from the balcony, so grateful for the trust that her people placed in her, and ready to guide her kingdom through many more days. We hope that you're inspired by this story and that you can find some wisdom in your daily life. Today, I'd like to tell you the story of Mary and the Magic Christmas Star. In the small, snowy town of Pineville, nestled between glittering white hills, everyone eagerly awaited Christmas. But this year was special. The town was abuzz with news of the brightest Christmas star in 100 years. Young Mary, with sparkling eyes and a heart so full of wonder and magic, wished to see the magic of Christmas. "I want to feel the magic," she whispered, looking at the starry sky from her window. And that night, as Mary was tucked into bed, her grandmother told her an old tale. "The Christmas star grants magical powers to a special heart on Christmas Eve," she said with a smile. Mary's eyes widened. "How will I know if I have a special heart, Grandma?" she asked. "Oh, you'll know. The magic will find you," her grandmother chuckled, kissing her goodnight. The next morning, Mary woke up to a world wrapped in white, snowflakes dancing through the air. "It's Christmas!" she exclaimed, running downstairs. Mary spent the day helping her parents to decorate their Christmas tree and, of course, bake and maybe have a few of the Christmas cookies. But her mind was on the magic star. "Will I see it? It's Christmas tonight," she wondered. As the night fell forward, the town gathered to sing carols, Mary's eyes continually darting up to the sky, with the star twinkling as if winking at her. Then suddenly she noticed Mr. Jenkins, the lonely old man from down the road, sitting alone on a bench. "Maybe he needs some Christmas magic too," Mary thought. Mary took one of those cookies that she had managed not to eat earlier in the day and went over to Mr. Jenkins. "Merry Christmas, Mr. Jenkins. Would you like a cookie?" With this kindness, Mr. Jenkins' face lit up with a massive smile to know that someone had noticed him. That night, as Mary laid in her bed, she felt a warm glow within her heart. And with that, she realised the magic of Christmas wasn't just in the stars, but it was in the sharing and kindness and joy that Christmas brought forward. And outside, the Christmas star shone brighter than ever in the sky. I hope this Christmas you can feel a little joy and kindness from those around you, and maybe that star will shine bright for you as well. Today I'm going to tell you the story of Charlie and his winter wonderland. In a small town that was blanketed in snow, there lived a boy named Charlie. One morning, Charlie woke up to the season's first snow. He was excited and he looked out of his window, his eyes sparkling at the sight of the white wonder outside. He wasted no time, and Charlie bundled up in his favourite orange jacket and blue scarf, and he dashed outside. He immediately set to work rolling up snowballs to build his first snowman of the season. He gave the snowman a carrot nose and coal eyes and stood back to admire his work. Soon Charlie's friends joined him. They laughed and played with all the joy filling the air and decided it's time for a snowball fight. So they were dodging and throwing snowballs in the winter sun. And after their snowball fight, they grabbed their sleds and raced to the neighbour's biggest hill. They spent all morning sledding and cheering each other on as they zoomed down the hill. As the day went on, Charlie noticed something. It was a small, shivering stray puppy under a nearby tree. And the puppy looked so cold and completely lost. With Charlie's friends continuing on with their fun, Charlie noticed the puppy's eyes widening and pleading, and it seemed to really need a friend. So Charlie approached the puppy and gently used his scarf to warm it up. Seeing the puppy's tail start to wag, Charlie decided it was time to bring it home and help it find a little bit more warmth. At home, Charlie and his family gave the puppy a warm bath and some food. And the puppy was feeling so loved and cared for, and it played so much with Charlie and his family. Then Charlie's parents saw that Charlie and the puppy had grown so close, and they decided, after a discussion of everyone, that they'd adopt the puppy. Charlie was overjoyed and decided to name it Snowy, for the snow that had been playing in all morning. Then the next day, Snowy and Charlie looked out the window, and they were excited to see the snow was still there and that they could have some more winter adventures together. Charlie felt so grateful for this winter, which brought him not only fun, but a new friend. I hope this winter time you find a lot of fun and maybe some new friends. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next time.